All right, today we're diving into a piece of military hardware that honestly feels like it's been pulled straight out of a sci-fi movie. We're talking about the helmet for the F-35 fighter jet. It's an incredible piece of engineering, but it's the price that will really make your jaw drop.
Yep, you're seeing that right. A single piece of headgear costs a whopping $400,000.
So that's the big question, isn't it? How on earth can a single helmet cost that much? Well, to figure that out, we gotta look at what this thing can actually do. First thing you need to know is that this is way more than just a fancy crash helmet. Its main job, really, is to act as a super-powered display for the pilot. This is the key. The helmet completely gets rid of the traditional heads-up display, the HUD that's usually built into the jet's dashboard. It takes that whole idea and just launches it into the future. I mean, the leap in technology here is just massive. A traditional HUD is a fixed piece of glass on the dashboard. It only gives the pilot data when they're looking straight ahead. The F-35 helmet, it projects everything right onto the visor. So no matter where the pilot turns their head, they get a full 360-degree view of all their critical information. And we're not just talking about simple stuff. This display shows absolutely everything a pilot needs to fly and fight. We're talking precise airspeed, their heading, their altitude, and of course, all the critical targeting information for dealing with any threats. But just projecting data is only the start. The helmet's next trick is what really feels like a superpower. It basically gives the pilot X-ray vision. So how do you see through a solid airplane? It's pretty amazing, actually. There are 6 infrared cameras positioned all around the jet, and they're constantly capturing a live feed of the outside world. Then, a super powerful computer stitches all those video feeds together into one seamless picture. And the final step? That complete image is streamed in real time right to the helmet, perfectly in sync with every little movement of the pilot's head. The result is just stunning. The pilot can see everything around them just by turning their head, including, and this is a quote, looking down through the bottom of the jet. I mean, just imagine looking at your feet and seeing the clouds thousands of feet below you. It's a level of awareness that's never been possible before. And the perks just keep coming. The system also has incredible night vision built right in. In the old days, pilots had to strap on these heavy, clunky night vision goggles. Now it's just integrated into the display. That's a huge deal for reducing neck strain and just making them more effective in the dark. Okay, so the tech inside the helmet is mind-blowing, but the physical helmet itself is its own work of art, custom-built for the brutal world of aerial combat. As you'd expect for that kind of money, the build quality is on another level. The whole shell is carbon fiber, which makes it incredibly strong, but also super lightweight. And then, for extra protection, it's reinforced with Kevlar. But this is where it gets really personal. Every single one of these helmets is custom made for its specific pilot. There's no small, medium, or large here. It has to be perfect. And the fitting process is unbelievably precise. It all starts with a full 3D scan of the pilot's head for a perfect fit. Then, they do optical measurements to make sure the displays are at the exact right distance from the pilot's pupils for perfect focus. And maybe the most critical part, they check their spinal alignment to make sure the helmet sits in a way that will present a catastrophic neck injury during those high-G turns. So, when you add it all up, this revolutionary display, the X-ray vision that lets a pilot see right through their own plane, and a frame that is custom-built down to the millimeter for both performance and safety, well, that $400,000 price tag starts to make a lot more sense. And all of this leaves us with one last kind of wild thought. This tech merges a human's perception with a machine's sensors so seamlessly, it really makes you wonder, when a pilot and their aircraft are this deeply connected, where does the pilot actually end and the aircraft begin?